When women enter their late 30s and early 40s, changes often begin slowly and almost silently. Periods that were once predictable may become irregular, sleep no longer feels as restorative, and emotions can swing more rapidly than before. This stage is called perimenopause, and although it is a natural biological transition, it can feel confusing and disruptive. Most conversations about perimenopause revolve around estrogen and progesterone, the two major female hormones. Yet there is another key player that rarely receives the attention it deserves: magnesium. This mineral is involved in more than 300 processes in the body, and during perimenopause, it plays a critical role in how hormones behave. By exploring its connection with progesterone and estrogen, women can gain a deeper understanding of how to smooth the road through this transitional phase and prevent symptoms from worsening unnecessarily. Perimenopause does not happen overnight. Instead, hormone levels fluctuate unpredictably for years before the final menstrual cycle arrives. Progesterone is usually the first to decline, creating a gap that estrogen fills, resulting in what many call estrogen dominance. This imbalance can trigger symptoms such as heavy periods, bloating, breast tenderness, irritability, and difficulty sleeping. As estrogen also begins to shift, hot flashes, mood swings, anxiety, and brain fog become more common. Many women feel that their bodies are betraying them, but the reality is that their systems are adjusting to a new hormonal rhythm. The problem is that few women realize how much a single mineral, magnesium, can influence these hormonal shifts and help restore a sense of equilibrium. Magnesium acts like a stabilizer in the body. It calms the nervous system, reduces stress hormones like cortisol, and helps produce energy within each cell. For women in perimenopause, this becomes vital because fluctuating hormones often leave the body in a constant state of stress. Imagine driving a car with shaky steering. Without magnesium, that is how the hormonal system behaves, veering from one extreme to another. Research has shown that women with healthy magnesium levels report fewer sleep disturbances, less anxiety, and better overall mood during perimenopause. These outcomes are not coincidental. They are tied directly to how magnesium interacts with progesterone and estrogen. Starting with progesterone, magnesium plays an essential role in its synthesis and utilization. Progesterone is often referred to as the calming hormone because it supports sleep, eases anxiety, and promotes a sense of well-being. As progesterone levels drop in perimenopause, women often notice insomnia, restlessness, and heightened anxiety. Magnesium helps by enabling the enzymes needed to produce progesterone efficiently. When magnesium is deficient, the body struggles to make enough, and the imbalance between progesterone and estrogen worsens. This explains why women with low magnesium intake may feel their symptoms intensify more quickly than those with adequate levels. By supporting progesterone, magnesium acts like a cushion, softening the harsh effects of hormonal decline. Magnesium's relationship with estrogen is just as important. The liver is responsible for breaking down and metabolizing estrogen, ensuring that levels remain balanced. This process requires magnesium as a cofactor. When magnesium is lacking, the liver cannot metabolize estrogen effectively, leaving excess estrogen circulating in the body. This condition, known as estrogen dominance, is linked to weight gain around the abdomen, mood swings, heavy periods, and even an increased risk of certain conditions later in life. By supporting liver function, magnesium ensures that estrogen is processed and eliminated properly, reducing the burden on the body and keeping symptoms more manageable. It is easy to mistake magnesium deficiency symptoms for perimenopause itself. Fatigue, difficulty sleeping, frequent muscle cramps, heightened anxiety, and even heart palpitations are all common indicators of low magnesium. Because these overlap so strongly with hormonal changes, many women never suspect a mineral deficiency. This misunderstanding leaves them searching for solutions in the wrong places. Restoring magnesium levels can dramatically reduce the severity of these symptoms, yet awareness of this connection remains low. Understanding these signs allows women to take proactive steps and restore balance before symptoms become overwhelming. Diet is the first line of defense. Magnesium-rich foods are accessible and varied. Leafy green vegetables like spinach and kale, nuts such as almonds and cashews, seeds like pumpkin and sunflower, legumes, whole grains, and even dark chocolate are all excellent sources. Incorporating these into daily meals can create a natural foundation of support. However, modern agricultural practices have depleted soils, meaning that foods today often contain less magnesium than they did decades ago. Combined with high stress, caffeine, alcohol, and processed food consumption, all of which deplete magnesium further, it becomes clear why so many women are deficient. For this reason, diet alone is often not enough. Supplementation can be a practical solution, but choosing the right form matters. Magnesium oxide, for example, is poorly absorbed and often causes digestive discomfort. More effective options include magnesium glycinate, which is gentle on the stomach and supports relaxation, and magnesium citrate, which is also well absorbed and can help relieve constipation, a common issue in perimenopause. Starting with a moderate dose under the guidance of a healthcare provider ensures that supplementation is both safe and effective. Consistency is key, as the benefits of magnesium build gradually over time rather than overnight. Practical strategies can make daily magnesium intake easier. Adding a green smoothie with spinach and pumpkin seeds, snacking on a handful of almonds, or sprinkling sunflower seeds onto a salad are simple dietary adjustments. For women who enjoy sweets, a small piece of dark chocolate can be a satisfying and beneficial treat. Those who prefer supplementation may find it helpful to take magnesium in the evening, as its calming effect can promote better sleep. Pairing magnesium intake with lifestyle habits like stress management, hydration, and regular exercise amplifies its benefits, making it part of a holistic approach to perimenopause. The benefits extend beyond hormone regulation. Magnesium also plays a role in protecting bone health. As estrogen levels fall, bone density begins to decline, increasing the risk of osteoporosis. Magnesium helps the body use calcium effectively, preventing it from depositing in soft tissues and instead directing it toward building stronger bones. It also supports vitamin D metabolism, another key factor in bone strength. For women in perimenopause, this adds another layer of protection, ensuring long-term mobility, posture, and independence. Cardiovascular health is another area where magnesium shines. Perimenopause and menopause increase the risk of hypertension and heart disease, partly due to declining estrogen. Magnesium relaxes blood vessels, improves circulation, and helps regulate blood pressure naturally. By including magnesium in a preventive strategy, women can lower their risk of developing cardiovascular issues later in life. This not only supports immediate well-being but also provides a foundation for healthy aging. As the evidence shows, magnesium is far from a secondary nutrient. It is a cornerstone of hormonal balance, emotional stability, bone strength, and heart health during perimenopause. By addressing magnesium intake, women can transform how they experience this stage of life. Instead of feeling powerless against the waves of hormonal change, they can reclaim a sense of control, knowing that such a small yet powerful mineral is on their side. In closing, perimenopause does not have to be a period of frustration or fear. It can be an opportunity to learn more about the body and provide it with the tools it needs to thrive. Magnesium is one of those tools. It supports progesterone, balances estrogen, improves sleep, reduces anxiety, strengthens bones, and protects the heart. By making magnesium a daily ally, women between 35 and 50 can navigate perimenopause with resilience and confidence. If this message resonated with you, share it with a friend who may be struggling, and subscribe for more evidence-based insights to guide you through midlife and beyond.